A curious fact. By Thomas More, the present Lord Kenyon, the peer who writes letters, for which the wastepaper folks much are his debtors. Hath one little oddity well worth reciting, which puzzleth observers even more than his writing. Whenever Lord Kenyon doth chance to behold a cold apple pie, mind, the pie must be cold, his lordship looks solemn, few people know why, and he makes a low bow to the said apple pie. This idolatrous act in so vital a peer, is by most serious Protestants thought rather queer. Pie worship, they hold, coming under the head, Vide Crustium, chap, iv. of the worship of bread. Some think 'tis a tribute, as author he owes for the service that pie-crust hath done to his prose. The only good things in his pages, they swear, being those that the pastry-cook sometimes put there. Others say, 'tis a homage, through pie-crust conveyed, to our glorious deliverer's much honored shade, as that Protestant hero, or saint, if you please, was as fond of cold pie as he was of green peas. 1. And 'tis solely in loyal remembrance of that, my Lord Kenyon to apple pie takes off his hat. While others account for this kind salutation by what Tony Lumpkin calls concatenation, a certain goodwill that, from sympathy's ties, twixt old apple women and orange men lies. But 'tis needless to add, these are all vague surmises, for thus, we're assured, the whole matter arises. Lord Kenyon's respected old father, like many respected old fathers, was fond of a penny, and loved so to save, too, that, there's not the least question, his death was brought on by a bad indigestion. From cold apple pie crust his lordship would stuff in at breakfast to save the expense of hot muffin. Hence it is, and hence only, that cold apple pies are beheld by his heir with such reverent eyes, just as honest King Stephen his beaver might doff to the fishes that carried his kind uncle off, and while filial piety urges so many on, 'tis pure apple piety moves my Lord Kenyon.